I still have a lore appropriate name that I reserved like 9 years ago in case I ever committed to it, but I just kept a placeholder just it was more comfortable.
That's on brand.
But I do have a proper Lalafell name stored if I ever want it.
What is it?
You'll never know. But it exists.
I bet it's Lollyho Bollyho.
No, this is long before Lollyho.
So before
Final Fantasy IV?
1991?
Yep.
Partners.
Somebody said groups,
Those partners.
which to me means light parties.
I definitely heard partners.
I said partners.
Maybe stop mumbling.
I have a Yeti mic that picks up noises I don't want you all to hear, okay? I'm trying.
My Discord. Output volume is already set to max. Okay.
Huh? Oh, okay.
You're maxing and relaxing.
Playing some b-ball outside the school.
You know it.
We're a couple of guys up to no good.
A couple of Lalas, you mean.
I didn't want to say it, okay? I'm trying not to get that started again tonight.
And that's why you had to move to, what? Gridania.
That's going to be partners. What happened?
It's like you both charged in or something.
Dead. And Kanata, what?
It happened.
Wait, who else charged in?
So we got clipped by somebody else, for sure. Okay, that answers that.
No, they're pretty big.
Respect the mechanics.
The answer, Pithos, is because Vivian is a girl's name.
I don't know. The way he acts definitely feels like a little boy, but whatever.
Well, yes. These people have never played Final Fantasy.
That's fair.
They're too busy playing Magic.
I've seen a number of people misgender Final Fantasy characters talking about the MTG cards. Xenos was a funny one, though.
God, I was gonna make the joke. They actually did that.
Light parties.
It definitely wasn't because I was missing.
It's the backup cooldown, the one that you don't really need, but like, you know, it's comfortable. We're just getting limit break bar for the cat to steal.
I thought I was told to use it.
Did not do it fast enough.
I hate this game.
I would have gone if I had noticed a little bit. I usually zip past it at that point.
We did the thing.
What? Kill the thing before
One puddle,
the second
yeah.
puddle?
In my ley lines, this cat. Come on.
It knows.
Are you baiting this into? Or am I?
I am. I can do it.
Okay.
It has eaten all the violence that it can fill. Alright. Blue time.
fire.
Stack underneath. Oh, move. This is fine. Play line.
Wow, that
we-
was with
we do
Holos
have a-
and Panheimer.
We also missing people.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like
Missing people matters a lot.
We need to be on this platform, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, the melees will have to be over there.
Yeah, we gotta be on south. Yep. Ooh.
I saw the wrong south.
Got puddled before the towers.
Magma is dead. Magma is dead. I had to test it while we
good science.
No, it's HP removal.
Death wall.
So just as a reminder for what's going to come up after that, you have the puddles and then the towers. There's 2 tower configurations. There's the
Do we
all
want to wait
south.
until Midori's back before you do this explanation?
She's BRB.
So anyway, Pam, you can just always go to the C marker. So you don't get baited to the wrong south. It's just always on C.
And I wasn't even looking at the markers. I was just like oriented to where my camera was facing. I'm like, oh, the other way is south. So that was just me being disoriented.
Hey, Telly. You're taller than me again.
I've been taller than you, but now that I'm not an RI, I'm taller than Kanata again, which is nice.
At least you don't have a giraffe neck.
I can do that real quick. Nah, I missed the cat. It was time to go back.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go get some more beans.
I wish I was living that life right now.
The beans for dinner life.
Yeah.
Well, just buy all of the Final Fantasy cards, and that's all you can afford for food.
Bet.
So I'm finally almost done with last tier's pots. Oh.
It must be nice to live without a conscience and be a reseller who just buys stuff and resells it for hire.
A scalper?
Retail
Like even on
stores?
Amazon, these collectors boxes are just like, oh, they just buy them from WotC and then they just resell them for twice the price, right on Amazon. Like you don't even have to make your own store or anything.
Well, I mean, the real problem is like people getting allocation, right?
Yeah, I mean,
If you're not an actual seller, it's hard to get like the straight from WotC shipments of that.
yeah. Yeah, the allocation is basically just literally picking and choosing who gets free money.
Carrot, I know you are currently the Lord of Beans, but I believe Midori is back. There we go.
What? Hang on
Oh,
a second.
we
I was
can
going
go
to
over-
explain something, and then
Yeah.
you're like, wait until Midori gets back. So, first thing is, obviously the boss needs to get taken to the south. There are 2 tower patterns, and that's going to determine if we're doing the, well, the melee is always going to do the left to right jump, right? Because we're going to be south, and there's going to be at least 4 towers south, so you just get on the wall and face down the wall, and you get launched to the other side. There's not a lot of time to get to the
left to right or right to left.
we're doing the tower pattern that is described here, which means that I'm going party 2, yes, is going left to right, party 1's going right to left, so that you end up in your thing. Hang on a second, let me double check this. Okay, never mind. I was one step ahead. There's 2 sets of towers. The first one is just the one with the moose that the range need to be the furthest out so that they get the bait markers.
I mean, that should naturally happen when we get on our platforms. The boss will be south, so it should be the farthest out. The range should be the farthest out.
I think it's more for like the healers not to be the furthest away, so that they can keep casting and not have to worry about loading. But I mean, I guess they have to stack with.
Yeah, I think they have to stack with the range.
So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay. Right. So it's the second one that has the jumps, and that's the one that has the 2 patterns. It's either all the melee and tanks are always jumping to the platform with the 4 towers. The ranged and healers rotate accordingly. Or if all the towers are in the same platform, then everyone jumps to that platform, and then we get into the configuration. And in that case, we're going east to west. It's you know, I'll just post for reference. No, very much not a free-for-all.
I just sanded
That's-
the boss, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we should power yours. You're always
Okay.
ready for the boss.
Yeah, so to end up like that, yeah, we're melee are shooting from east to west. So we're starting right and shooting left.
Yep.
Wait for the lightning flash.
Wait for the lightning. Okay, I'm ready.
Both towers wait for the lightning flash before you go with your towers.
Correct.
Yep. And melees, you can, for the first lightning, you can just stack under the boss and then go out.
And I heard that if you succeed that mechanic 100 times in a row without getting hit, you'll get Lulu's ultimate weapon.
100 times in a row is...
Is it multiplied by the amount of people in the party?
No, it's personal.
Damn.
It's an achievement. Partner. For me.
ランドスケープアトリエが砂漠に変化したぞ。
さて砂漠といえばチクチクです。
Something y'all are missing out on is in the Japanese version, he calls it her atelier. I don't know why they don't do that. Might be out here. Alright. Lucky. Oh no.
何か物足りません。そうだ。
流差が出現。飲み込まれたらひとたまりもない。
You say that like every other poll. Kanata. You liked Ukop, right? You know, like how, you know, like We spent a lot of time like figuring out the limit break situation there. That was really fun, wasn't it?
他の魔物に食べられてしまったぞ
That's violent.
さあ立ち上がれるか 挑戦者復活巻き返せるか 挑戦者が倒れた 立ち上がったぞだが油断はできない
Oh yeah. Do we want to use LB3 here for like stack mechanic or something if we're down on people like tank LB it?
ビューティフルアトリエに綺麗な川が流れています
Fire.
The idea is that we don't die to the towers.
ダメダメやっぱり手でなくっちゃ
Stack up.
雷雨で川が汚れてしまった恐るべしシュガーライオンと
さ
Turns out having people live matters. I am. There we go. Oh no, I gotta drop the. No, drop doesn't hurt.
火山からマグマが流れてきた。
Ow. I got killed by a Musacre.
Let's go, Solenta.
I wasn't sure how that was going to work, but
I mean, I didn't know where I was supposed to take those puddles, so I was like, all right, I'll just go this way. We probably
that's
should have
fine.
gone the because I couldn't DPS during that. We actually probably should have gone the forward direction and walked backwards afterward. That was more correct. I didn't realize it would be out of range though. That's way out there, which kind of sucks. Was the boss? Is that where the boss is always going to be in that phase?
Yes.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yep.
That is far. All right.
I can try to like keep it in the. No,
Like, you didn't
I
have it on
can't.
the wall or something, did you?
I can't put it in the middle.
Back on you if you stun someone. Where do you think you should stand?
Well, no, the boss does Proteans, and we need to be spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh, okay.
That's what killed you, Garrett.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it's like someone was dead center underneath her.
I wonder who that was. Surely was not me.
That was awesome.
Well, it's the other person who died. we
What
were
tower
technically.
Are you taking the southern or the northern one?
I should take the northern one.
Yeah.
I should be north. Well, according to this, northeast and
Northeast
probably
of
should be
the
northwest.
melee group.
Oh, northwest. Okay, I can do northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
どんなインスピレーションをくれるのかしら。
さあシュガーライオットのアトリエへようこそ。
何色が好き？ さーて書きますよ。
What was it?
Partners.
Partner.
ランドスケープアトリエが砂漠に変化したぞ。
さてさて砂漠といえばチクチクです。
サボテンが針を飛ばしている。これは危ない。
さ
飲み込まれたらひとたまりもない。
こんなのはどうかしら。プリンだけじゃつまらないでちゅ。
なんと他の魔物に書き換えられてしまったぞ。
Nasty cat.
Fire again. I didn't get far enough away from the cloud.
You know what? We got scammed, is all I'm saying, all three of us.
You want to talk about a scam? Oh yeah.
Other way! Other way!
Healer LB3.
さあ立ち上がれるか。立ち上がったぞ。だが油断はできない。
I have 7 until Sheriff can, so I'll Sheriff anything quick.
Oh no, you pick.
菅原ヨットが暴走。火山からマグマが流れてきた。
I got both, so sure, whatever.
Yeah, I sure can now. Ate the proteins.
Brilliant.
Stack under boss. Under boss. Now go tower. Don't know where we're jumping.
Rotating counterclockwise.
Oops.
Oh my gosh!
I say I was trying to back up and then I was turned around. Oh no.
I'll tell you what a scam is, Telly.
Yeah, hit me.
You played caster before? You used Swift cast before in your life?
Yeah, I have. Once or twice.
Yeah. You ever?
Got a real high parson.
Yeah. You ever cast Swift cast? It doesn't go off. You then start casting a Blizzard 1, the slow way, which is like a 3.5 second cast. And when that cast finishes, Swift cast activates. I wanted to scream. I've never seen a buffer that bad before in my life. I got so scammed.
I got something similar when I was doing Pictomancer stuff with like a painting, but like that sounds awful, dude.
I'm like, what just happened to my parts? This is bullshit.
Jesus.
Just casting res. Absolute scammaz, dude. I hate this game sometimes.
It just timed out.
That's when you cancel it. Thank you for this.
どんなインスピレーションをくれるのかしら。
Also, Black Mage is way OP in this fight. There's way too much AoE damage. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I think the boss needs to jump and just be untargetable, like, I don't know, every 30 seconds. That'd be great.
Is that what we're missing? Yeah, that sounds about right. Let Black Mage have one fight that isn't even like the end of the fight of the tier. You get to have all the ultimates still.
Viper. Viper is the baby doll of this tier.
I see.
Because they are really good with target dummies. Partners.
サボテンが針を飛ばしている。これは危ない。
I found the pixel.
Oh.
Why does it always fill right when the cast starts?
Oh no. I got scammed by the cat. Yeah, I'm not attacking.
Remember, HP is very low for the AoE. Cam didn't get hit.
No, I was gonna die from the yawns.
Oh. That's the death spot where the... Why were the arrows there? I blame the arrows. What about everyone else? What about everyone else?
そんな後はどうかしら
We got time.
Should have had the carriage holes.
Lightning!
I'm like on this bridge.
ダメダメ、やっぱり今日でなくっちゃ。コロコロスタート。
雷雨で川が汚れてしまった。恐るべしシュガーライオンと。
We'll die over here.
立ち上がったぞ。だが油断はできない。治癒魔法が発動。起死回生なるか。
Sorry, Tilly. I didn't know we had the LB3 used.
That's okay.
インパクトが足りないです。
I don't think.
I will die with you, Slint.
Yeah, the only damage actually happening there, which is the lightning bolts, and then the tanks. So we actually don't need to heal much during.
どんなインスピレーションをくれるのかしら。
さあ、シュガーライオンとのアトリエへようこそ。
And the lightning bolts, it won't kill people, right? It's just, you know, like almost kill people.
何色が好き？
Yeah, we should just wait till that phase to use it. If we're gonna use it or something like that.
Partner.
I think that lightning is going to be one of those things where after we see it, you know, one or two more times, it's just going to be an easy mechanic.
ネジが降ってきました。形の後にいらっしゃい。
ランドスケープ。アトリエが砂漠に変化したぞ。
さてさて、砂漠といえばチクチクです。
サボテンが針を飛ばしている。これは危ない。
さ
なんと他の魔物に書き換えられてしまったぞ。挑戦者が倒れた。立ち上がったぞ。だが油断はできない。
Nothing.
What?
The Yan wasn't dead.
It starts the cast, huh? That's rude.
It looked dead, but
It died as soon as the tank buster hit, but it was dead because of the mechanic, not because of us.
Oh, okay.
light parties. Midori, I want you to know I saw how close you got, and I appreciate it.
Right.
Don't worry, guys. I don't know what he's talking about either.
I do.
Hey, we color before the arrows.
Think closer.
I was with
イメージが湧いてきました。こんな後はどうかしら。
ビューティフル。アトリエに綺麗な川が流れています。
fire.
ダメダメ、やっぱりこうでなくっちゃ。ほらほら、そんな後。
雷雨で川が汚れてしまった。恐るべしシュガーライオンと。
インパクトが足りないでしゅ。
Go up, that's a block. Hey Pam, do you want to take the north tower so that the boss can be closer
シュ
to
ガーライオンが暴走。火山からマグマが流れてき
casters?
た。
Do you want me here?
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh, you gotta be
What?
kidding. That's
The
garbage.
two farthest people from
挑戦者だ。さあ立ち上がれる
Is
か。
everyone else lagging, or is it just us? That's sweet.
Oh my gosh！ 挑戦者が倒れた。
I mean, or we can just be in the middle as healers, right? It's both works.
So Tam, what I was saying is like if you want to hold the boss closer to C, you can take one of the north towers, and I'll just take one of the south towers and just be out of range. I don't know if Placeholder was saying that he couldn't reach the boss from the wall. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we can keep the boss north. We can keep the boss like right here on C until after the cleaves go out, as long as we get into our correct towers.
I don't know if the boss will be
I don't know if the
movable after that.
cleaves would work like that.
Sorry, what was that? You were both talking.
I don't know if the boss is movable after that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I can take one of the south towers because I don't need to be in melee range.
Well, I mean, if Telly takes one of the south towers too, then he's going to be out of range.
Yeah, I'm not asking to swap Telly's tower. Just like if you and I swap towers, then Telly should still be in range.
I don't think we should worry too much about keeping the boss that far north because we still have a lot of room. We have still more than enough room on our platforms up north to maneuver.
I'm not worried about maneuvering. Just
we're more worried about
DPS.
targeting the boss. Yeah.
Well, then why does it matter
Mostly
to
just
keep it north?
placeholder. Targeting the
I'm
boss.
worried about Placeholder's DPS.
Because he has to be farthest to bait the thing, or are you baiting the thing?
You have to stab.
Right, but they could be farther first,
Yeah.
just to bait it, and then we could go with them. Yeah.
That doesn't fix the problem because that just means I'll be out of range while we're baiting the things. I'll just have to run across to it. The idea is to bait them while in range, and you know, if the towers are super in the front, then we have to bait them more towards the back, which was out of range if she's like really far south.
Get good. No, we don't
Alright.
need to do that.
Hard.
So there's like, imagine that you break the tile up into like 9 squares. Okay, like just like a 3x3 grid. We're just never going to go to the top 3 squares. We'll just always make it work in the bottom. So if the towers are in the front row, then we'll just go drop them in the mid row and then circle back around. So we'll never actually leave range.
Yeah.
I think regardless of that, the boss doesn't need to get pulled far as south as it's getting pulled.
Sure. I'm just saying, like, you don't need to go too far. It'll be fine.
Sam, do you want to like take this tower and then I can just take your old tower?
I was gonna ask you if you have like range
I think
things that you can do at that point.
I think that time I do have my burst, so and that's all range, so I think it would work.
Okay.
You only need to be out for one GCD, which is the GCD that the meteors hit the tower. Because until then, it's the cone cleave, which
the problem I have if the boss is here, like, because the cleaves come from the boss, right?
yeah,
Yes.
So like we just fan out.
yeah, we just fan out. Make sure that no one's pointing north. We just have like
Yeah.
Well, nobody would be able to, but the
No,
thing
the
is
lava
like, do we have enough space to fan
Yeah.
the Proteans?
yeah. So like Protean.
Yeah.
They're not that thick. So which tower am I taking? Am I taking southwest, southeast?
Yeah, you're southeast. I'm southwest.
You're taking
So, Kelly, I guess
northwest,
you
Kelly?
have northeast.
I'm still doing Northwest
Sorry.
as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
you can do northwest. I'll take northeast.
All right, got it.
And if it's all on the same platform, the melee are getting launched across their platform, so they're going to just take those 4 towers. And the ranged are just kind of, we're just going to kind of claim them. Healer's closest.
The spots are posted in the boss strats channel for the post jump.
I guess it's always going to be south.
If it's I think that if it's all on the same platform, it's all south. I don't think all
Yeah.
it can
The shape
spawn.
would be different for, yeah, it'd be kind of weird.
And I think there's only 3 patterns. It's all south, or rotate clockwise, or rotate counterclockwise. Partners.
Yeah, I guess the towers look random, but I guess they're not. So.
化したぞ。
さてさて砂漠といえばチクチクです。
サボテンが針を飛ばしている。これは危ない。
何か物足りません。そうだ。
ユータが出現。飲み込まれたらひとたまりもない。
こんなのはどうかしら。無理だけじゃつまらないでしゅ。
Oh, I interrupted that myself.
なんと他の魔物に書き換えられてしまったぞ。
Oops. That cat is trolling me actively. I'm so mad.
Oh, if we can recover this bit.
I don't know either.
Probably not. Jabberwock does not fuck around.
Cat did the thing where I was like casting towards it, but I needed to jump. But it jumped to the other side of the screen, so I jumped into a puddle as I was following it, because that's how this game works. Carrot understands.
The jump is important.
It is, and when you don't, you end up in puddles.
Oh. I guess that was last pull.
It wasn't enough time for another one. Yeah, we'd have to go in quick though. Or, I guess there was enough time to be really sad in the last phase.
We got duty failed.
Because I mean, to that part of it was 6 minutes, right? So yeah.
I think we can do it. This is the one.
Take stance.
Nah, I don't need it.
Okay, as long as you know that you don't need it.
どんなインスピレーションをくれるのかしら。
さあシュガーライオットのアトリエへようこそ。
何色が好き？ さーて書きますよ。
Fight parties. Did on the
ランドスケープアトリエが砂漠に変化したぞ。
さてさて砂漠といえばチクチクだちゅ。
サボテンが針を飛ばしている。これは危ない。
何かもわかりません。そうだ。
勇者が出現。飲み込まれたらひとたまりもない。
こんなのはどうかしら。 無理だけでつまらないです。
なんと他の魔物に書き換えられてしまったぞ。
That is not an AoE range. Okay, I guess
It is. Who do you
Barely.
think I am?
Someone who's standing really far out.
The Black Mage always knows exactly where he's standing.
Pressing F to doubt.
almost died quick.
I potted.
But winners don't use drug.
No, but parsers do.
Dang. Target dying feels bad.
No, Carrot, we want the target to die.
Why do they have to spawn in the middle of my puddle? My puddle could be anywhere. Why do they have to spawn on top of it?
立ち上がったぞ。だが油断はできない。
That was almost bad.
The shark isn't gonna give me 8 right here.
Yeah, I'll be careful. I'll watch it.
ビューティフル。アトリエに綺麗な川が流れています。
Fire!
Alright, I got in with this.
It's a little too close to the cloud.
Oh.
Try to figure out where you're putting the boss from. I'm just gonna
Right here.
Right here. Yep.
Still taking the south one.
Brilliance.
Nice. Clockwise.
No, I got scammed.
I'm alone.
I got
That was
so
a
scared.
good effort.
I'm upset about that.
I got it.
Thank you, Tommy.
We just repeat mechanics and kill the boss.
Yeah.
Sticky Moose, and then
Then Tank Buster, and then it's
Tank
a
Buster.
repeat. It's a repeat of the first mechanic.
Like there's literally that's like bridges is the last mechanic to learn.
yeah, we should be able to finish it tomorrow night.
It covers the whole tower. Well, I mean, I don't want to suggest that you do this like on purpose, but if, let's say by accident, you happen to be standing in your tower, but you're on the edge of your tower, it doesn't cover the whole tower, so you can scooch to the other edge of the tower and still take your tower.
Or if you're like dead middle of your tower, you can like scoot to the very edge of your tower and probably still make it.
No, if you're dead center, it will cover the whole tower, but if you're on the edge,
Yeah, no, yeah, oops. Oops.
Okay.
I'd rather die.
I'm gonna have to remember in that phase that like using triple cast is how you get scammed. 'Cause if I was casting long casts, I could like easily turn my character in time. But because I was using triple cast and it was instant, like as soon as I cast it, I faced her and then jumped down towards her. Like it changed my position. Like I don't know how to play around that aside from just not using triple cast during that, which feels bad. Because I might
or
cast.
Or just make the cat someone else's problem.
No, not the cat. I'm talking about that last phase there with the wings.
Oh, with the wings.
I wanted to be pointing, east, but she was south, and so the instant cast went off. So I faced south and jumped immediately afterward. Because always be casting. I can't stop for half a second.
Well, okay, so I'm always swift casting a motif there, but like swift cast, and then I like hit it, and I'm like wiggling my camera in the direction that I want to point as I'm doing that.
I am. I guess that's how I was upset that I got scammed, because the timing for that to happen like that is so tight that I'm not able to turn my character again after a triple cast. It's just unfortunate. But that's okay. Scammed. Good night.
No. Good night, everyone.
Good night. And one of the two ranged parties actually just gets to keep hitting the boss. Because they'll be jumping to that platform, so.
Can't Kanata tank? Hello, you do
Could.
DPS? Or do you not want to? Oh, okay, alright.
Sorry. For
For
what?
expert, though? Okay.
For expert? You want to do a no healer expert?
No, I just meant no healer. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, well, never mind then. That's the only reason I was suggesting it. Otherwise,
Yeah, you're right.
Night.
3 DPS.
So really the issue is that Kanata needs to have a DPS at max level.
No. It's fine.
So shouldn't you be at least like 720 or something? Yeah, 700. If we had gotten the other one, it probably would have been fine. But
どこかから侵入して繁殖していたのか。
what's that about stances?
That's the fourth time I got interrupted. Please get this thing off of me.
建造は上昇を続ける水位との戦いだったそうです。過酷な状況下でも城を残したのは人々にとって心の拠り所だったからでしょうか。そんな場所にプリザベーションの端末があるとすれば、なんとも複雑な心境です。これでお前の力を認める。
Why is the name of that move sector by sector? Why isn't it just by sector?
Because he's bisecting a sector.
But those are the same roots. Like, bisector's root is sector, with the same meaning.
It's just trying. Isn't it also trying to be like a play on?
It's just
I don't get this. I don't get that one. I guess it's just not my kind of cute.
Oh, let's go through this place sector by sector.
Okay. Sure.
I'm not saying it's a good one. It might be what they're trying to do. I don't know. On him when he does this. What was that?
の程度では物足りないか。最後はもう少し手応えのある相手にしよう。最後の相手は長きにわたって城を守ってきた機構だ。どう対処する？他の兵器も起動しよう。
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but this boss definitely suffers from like extreme lack of mechanics. Once you just understand that you can pretty much just stand on one of these corners and just like move like 3 inches for every mechanic. And he just doesn't do anything else.
It's like kind of mechanics that get new players. It's like, oh god, I can't figure this out. It's so tricky. And you're like, look at the floor.
It's like, oh, there's so much going on. It's like, there's really not. It's a lot of visual effects, but not a lot of mechanics.
Because the boss doesn't move.
He's a monolith. Why would he move?
Only rotates. Also, that boss died so fast. I was still in the middle of like
yeah, I was gonna say I've never
spending resources. I'm like, 2 minutes are up.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Good night. Guess that means it's back to work. Oof.
Back to work.
Yeah, I've been prepping files for Danmaku for the last week.
Optional work. Or not optional, but
yeah, we need to get our shit done so that our print to play stuff can be done in time for the Toho Fest in like less than a month.